Good afternoon, Facebook family and friends, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Welcome to Prophetic Insights with Pastor Rob. My name is Pastor Rob, pastor of Dunamis Life Church here in Chicago, Illinois. And we're so excited, so glad that you joined in with us today on this Monday, July 15th, 2024, as we talk about spiritual warfare. Just a couple of quick announcements. Do us a great favor. Like or comment or share this broadcast. That helps us break the Facebook algorithm that prevents broadcasts like this from reaching out to our family and friends. And once you do that, do us another great favor and like or subscribe to our social media pages of RB Ministries. We're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That would be a great blessing. On tonight at 7 o'clock, we have MIT for those who want to be a part of it. And then on Tuesday, we have our Zoom Bible study at 7 o'clock. There is the ID right there. And then those of you who are interested in getting some of the latest merch, just go to dlifechurch.org/store, get some of the latest merch. You can rock it throughout the summer. And then don't forget about our district event that we're hosting here at Dunamis Life, our Activate Conference, where we want to activate you in the spiritual gifts. We're going to be talking about the fivefold ministry, prophecy, apostles. We're going to be talking about deliverance ministry, how to do it. So if you're not part of Dunamis Life Church, then you need to register. You just go to ACTIV8.events to register. And you can either register as an individual for $49 or as an entire church for $300. If you're part of Dunamis Life, you're already registered. You don't have to do anything. Just show up. Let them know you're from Dunamis Life Church. Last thing is every Sunday, 9:45, we have service on here at the church building in English, at 12 o'clock in Spanish. You don't want to miss it. We had a powerful service this last Sunday. Hey, what's up, David? God bless you. How are you? Hey, Yancy, God bless you. How are you? All right, guys, I'm not going to be on long. I got another meeting right at 4 I got to prepare for. I just want to talk to you a little bit about spiritual warfare and what our country is going through right now. You should know, unless you live in a cave or something, what transpired over the weekend on Saturday with the ex-president, with the Republican nomination of Donald Trump. You saw that they tried to assassinate him and kill him in broad daylight. And this is where we're at in our country, where now we're trying to kill political leaders like we're a third world country, like we don't have laws and we don't have spiritual covering in this country. And we've gotten to this point because of the lack of spiritual warfare that is being done by the believers of God through the church. And it's important to realize what's happening right now in the natural is already been going on in the spirit realm. There has been some warfare declared. There have been shots fired in the spiritual realm. And you see, God has been revealing it to his prophets. That's what Amos says. God doesn't do anything without revealing it to his prophets first. And so we know that we as a country need a spiritual reset, because our spiritual temperature is at an all-time low. We are basically spiritually dead as a country because so many believers don't believe in spiritual warfare. They don't see the natural groanings that is being manifested in this nation because of what's going on in the spirit realm. Amen, Yancy. Yes, spiritual reset. That's what we need in this country. We need to get back to where God had formed this nation to be. And the only way that's going to happen is by the believers coming forth and declaring war against the enemy. I'm sure you've seen what has been going on and how we believe that God has laid his hand over President Trump, or the Republican nominee President Trump, former President Trump. So I can say it exactly correct at this moment. Former President Trump, the Republican nominee, how they tried to assassinate him and kill him over the weekend. Unbelievable that could happen in this nation. The United States of America. And there's all types of things that is going on right now. All types of questions. We've seen videos of people recording it and yelling to the officers that there was someone on the roof with the gun, and an officer climbing the roof seeing the man, and they got startled or whatever the case may be, with the man pointing the rifle at him and he went down instead of engaging with the young man that was trying to assassinate former President Trump. And see, that is a spiritual eye-opener for us. See, many of us, we go up and we see the enemy. And when he engages with us, we back down. That is so prophetic of what took place on that building in the natural. The law enforcement, as we would perceive to say, that believer, the good, confronted evil, which was the young man who was trying to kill President Trump. He went up there, confronted him. The man pointed the gun at him, and the officer backed down instead of engaging in a battle. And that's what has happened with the church. We've been punked out by the enemy. We climb the building as a prophetic person on the watchtower. The one that's supposed to cry out when the enemy comes. In the Old Testament time, they had that, where they had people up in the watchtower that would ring the bell, that would cry out and say, the enemy is coming, to prepare for battle. And it was his job, no matter what was going on, to prepare the city for the battle that was about to come. See, we got to look at this in the prophetic eyes. What happens if the Shamar prophet, the one who is supposed to yell out for protection, to say, get armed and ready to fight, what happens if he keeps his mouth shut? The city gets attacked unknowingly. The city becomes under siege and destroyed unknowingly and unprepared because the Shamar prophet didn't cry out. The police officer was in a type form of Shamar prophet, in the spiritual realm, climbed up, saw the evil. When the evil confronted him, he fell. And he never cried out. He never rang the alarm. He never sounded the warning sign. And if it wasn't for the hand of God, now I'm not saying that Trump is a believer. I don't know. I don't know his relationship with God, but I do know that God intervenes even to those people who don't follow him. It's filled in the scriptures. God would use somebody. God used Cyrus to discipline the people of Israel and to bring them back to him. One who knew him not. God given dreams to Pharaoh. God had given dreams to Pilate. Ungodly people of what he was about to do. So it's nothing new for God to use people. So I'm not here to say whether Trump is a believer or not believer. That's not my call. That's between him and God. But I believe God intervened in his life, because if you read the story about Trump, he said at the moment he turned to the sign, what he was talking about immigration, he had a sign on the side. He turned his head to look, and as he turned his head, the bullet went right by his ear. If he didn't turn his head, it would have smacked him dead center and killed him. We would be talking a whole different story today. But he turned at the right moment. Now, we don't believe in coincidence as believers. We believe that God is in control. And so we need to sound the alarm in spiritual warfare. When we're confronted by the enemy, we cannot back down. We got to engage and fight. Too long, the church has backed down to the enemy. The enemy has looked at us and we shrunk and fell back. No more as a church. Dunamis Life has declared war on the enemy. We are not backing down. We're not going to get punked out by the enemy, because greater is he that's in us than he that's in the world. Just wanted to share that little nugget with you. If you have any questions or comment, feel free to write them down now as I get ready to dismiss for today and let you guys go. Like I said, don't forget Tuesday Bible study, 7 o'clock. Tonight is MIT for those of you who want to be part of MIT. Don't forget about our district convention. Activate, register, ACTIV, the number 8.events. Register. This is a prophetic conference. You don't want to miss it. It is going to be powerful. So you guys have a great day. Love you all. Hope to see you tomorrow or tonight. God bless you. Take care. May the Lord keep you safe and healthy throughout this day. And until we meet again tomorrow. Love you all. God bless. Bye-bye.